people of my industry with my age profile are very preachy. So, and I know that today's 20-year-olds, you should not be preaching anything to them. But I would say 2-3 things. So let me come to the mutual fund bit, which is my job maybe later. But see, a lot of people, we keep preaching that you should do SIP and you should do mutual fund. So that's the obvious thing. Let's forget that for a moment. A lot of people want to start investing in equity, correct? So I always tell youngsters, a lot of people ask me that, I want to invest in equity, where should I start? So I ask them that, what is your affinity circle? Like, what does your dad do? Which sector or which company are you employed with? So let's take an example that I'm not CEO of an asset management company, but say that I have worked in an asset management industry, right? Say a couple of jobs in the asset management industry, or let's say it's my first job in asset management industry, and I say that where should I start investing, but I'll do direct equity. So if I am from the asset management industry and I want to start investing directly into stocks, my first port of call should be to invest in asset management industry stocks, because there are 4 or 5 of them have listed. Now I may be having 1 year work experience and I may not be having the best business insights. But even if I don't have the best business insights, if I want to start direct equity investing, which is a sector or segment or which is a bunch of companies where I at least have a probability of success, that okay, I will start studying it, ask few questions, meet the right people. You expect people to do competitive analysis of the sector or the stock in which they're investing. So if I am employed with the asset management industry, I'm most likely to triangulate the competition, the environment, the vendors and the customers and the industry dynamics and the profitability and the growth rates. I have some chance of being able to do it for the industry in which I work. What I find is that people are working in, let's say you're working in retail, okay, and you want to start direct equity investing. The first thing they do is buy some chemical stock. Why? Because it's all over Twitter. Somebody is writing, chemical stocks are hot at a particular point in time. Doesn't mean you start there, because you're working in the retail industry. You have no idea of direct equity investing. So you start with the industry in which you are working. At least there is some chance that you will understand some Avenue Supermarts and Shopper Stop and whatever you will understand, right? So on your question that where should people start? For some reason, if you decide to do direct equity, you should start with the sector in which you are employed, or which you have some affinity circle. Say somebody says my father was a distributor for Asian Paints. So okay, start with the paints industry.